Pokkén Tournament was announced for Japanese arcades a long time ago, and since then fans have been hoping that the Pokemon Tekken crossover would come to home consoles. And that is finally happening worldwide in spring 2016. The Wii U version also introduces Pikachu Libre, one of Cosplay Pikachu's outfits from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as a new fighter. We also got a ton of beautiful new screenshots to go along with the announcement. So yeah, Wii U owners, if you get Nintendo games, you can get Pokkén Tournament on your home console.
It's safe to say that this is a move that none of us saw coming.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Very, very sarcastic.
Good.
No, it's nice to see, though, that Nintendo is putting a game from a genre that they already have represented on their platform.
Yeah.
Because typically they're like one shot per genre unless it's platformers or maybe action-adventure games. And that's it. You'll get Smash Bros, and that's your fighting game. You'll get Mario Kart, that's your racing game. Now it's Splatoon for your shooter. But, this is Fighter number 2, published by Nintendo. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely think this is something that's not going to come to a surprise as anyone. But I would say it's a little disappointing that Nintendo wasn't able to make this happen by this holiday season, because with Zelda U being delayed, Star Fox is really the only big holiday title, and I feel like a game like Pokkén Tournament could have filled that slot a lot better.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely a weird... What is surprising is that it's coming this late. I mean, I never expected it would have been any time before, like, summer 2015, when they first announced the game.
Yeah.
And here we are. It's the tail end of summer 2015, and they're just making the announcement that it's happening at all. And, the game is months away.
Wii U is also in kind of this weird spot where, the lineup for this year isn't particularly special. Their holiday game is a Star Fox game. Like, when has that ever happened? And people are speculating that NX is going to be out sometime next year, so that would make this kind of the swan song period for Wii U. And so I guess it kind of makes sense to me that they'd stretch out the games that they've already been developing for some time over the next, 12 months or so.
Yeah, maybe, but I would have expected that they would either put it in this holiday season because their lineup is so weak, or extend. We previously talked about maybe launching it alongside the NX, giving it that extra publicity boost, which I still think would have been a good idea. I mean, it makes perfect sense that it's coming to Wii U, but it's just a very weird time window, I think.
Well, another thing to consider is I'm not a avid fan of the Tekken series or anything, but from what I understand is that's pretty much par for the course with Bandai Namco for Tekken, is that they release it first as a Japan arcade exclusive, and then after it catches on, they release it worldwide on consoles.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.